A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Knicks, sitting fourth in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier. And of course, Atlanta, back 2.5 games.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they're sort of where we expected them to be at this point. A tough opponent, but not a team that you fear.
Yeah, the middle of the pack seems to be right where they belong. They don't want to get complacent or to start pressing.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Ricochet in at the 3 slot. And for New York, we've got Mikal Bridges. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
And now the Knicks on the break. The steal. Here's Ricochet. Anunoby covering. Pass to Daniels. Over Brunson. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Ricochet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And out on the wings, Zach Ricochet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Now here's Brunson, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Here's Anunoby, Capella with a block.
Well, you can't take those kind of shots around a shot blocker like Capella. You're just playing with fire at that point.
Here's Young, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Young after the basket by New York on the other end. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Here's Towns. There's the drive, and it's...
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Johnson a screen on Brunson. Outside Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Hart pulls it in.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Over Ricochet. Hart finds Bridges. Here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks leading. To the right side. Here's Ricochet. He's covered by Hart. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, a difference maker on the glass. Capella has been doing this for a long time.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Here's McBride. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Outside Hart. Launches a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
And over the last last 4 seasons, Stan, the Hawks have hovered around 500.
Yeah, but trending downward year over year. Without control of their first-round picks for the next 3 seasons from the DeJounte Murray trade, Brian, they've got no choice but to make it work.
And he makes both free throws. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He was talking about unsung contributions, particularly those from Clint Capella. He cited the hard screens, the rebounding, the willingness to get his hands dirty. This is a guy who never complains. He just puts his hard hat on and he goes to work. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Hunter against Bridges. Left side, Young. And stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. And there's Towns on the assist from Hart.
How about Towns rumbling down that court, completing the break.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
46 seconds left to play in the first. Right side, McBride. Towns outside. Back to McBride. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Hawks trail by 3. Now here's Young. Taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. Capella, the pass to Young. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. New York out in front. They lead by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Attacking. Won that first quarter at the stripe.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Bogdanovich and Rizachet, the wingmen. DeAndre Hunter is out there with a Kongwu, and it's Bufkin in at the point. Now here's McBride. Pass to Payne. Back to McBride. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Hawks trailing. Here's Bufkin. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. To the paint. Hunter, good. Hunter's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Sims, guarded by a Kongwu. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And Atlanta with possession here. After the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Inside, here's Achua, and here's Bridges. The crossover. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Well, the Hawks shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Bufkin. And it's New York with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
So for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Achua, and it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. New York trailing. Right side, Brunson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. Guarded by Young. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And a deep 3 from Towns. New York, again, can't hit. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Young with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Shot's good by Towns.
Well, when Towns has that good a look at the rim, you just have to hope he misses.
Nance outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nance has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
They recover it. Towns can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. All right, a chance to check out stats for Karl Anthony Towns.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Daniels comes in for Bogdanovich. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now here's Johnson. He has 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. Third year and still has plenty of room to grow. Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
It's his first trip to the line, and he drops the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Hawks lead by 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Young looking for an opening. Outside Johnson. High arcing shot. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges outside. And there's the rejection. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Here's Brunson. Off the inbound. No good.
How'd that move work out? The important part is to get the ball in the basket, not to make the highlight reel. Come on.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Atlanta on top, up by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Some heated conference races going on right now.
Ernie, you're always heated about something.
I don't get heated, Shaq. I go with the flow, man.
See, Ernie, that's what...
And focusing back in on the Hawks. They're in a tight one.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know it. A poet.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Johnson.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Brunson against Young. Here's Rizachet. The kick out to Young. Stolen by Bridges.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Oh, swiped away. Johnson inside. He's covered by Hart. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Towns. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Now here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, Capella takes a ton of pride in his defensive abilities, and you can see why.
Pass to Daniels. Up top, Young. Brunson defending. Young, the pass to Capella. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Here's Capella after the basket by New York. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
And Young is so good at drawing contact. Defenders have to be very disciplined guarding him.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Hart. The 3. Got a hand on it. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Bridges. The kick out to Young. Capella, screen on Towns. And a deep three from Young. Offensive rebound.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Knicks trail by 8. Left side Hart. Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Rizachet. Anunoby covering. They get it again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Well, you got to time those perfectly for a putback, and Capella did just that.
Outside Hart. Takes a 3. And Young pulls it down.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Stray is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, the defense him to make those.
Capella can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 12. Hart passes to Brunson to halt the run. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
McBride, he's checked in for New York. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Towns passes to McBride. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
Here's Buffkin. Brunson defending. Pulls up on the wing. Buffkin, no good. New York has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's McBride. And a Kongwu with the block. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's the break. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. .15 seconds left in the third quarter. Okongwu. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Bridges, here we go. And it's good for 2. Bridges has got 5 now.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's Hunter. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau.
Make sure we're talking on defense. Make sure we're talking, everyone get down. We got to be more active. We got to make some hustle plays. Trace the ball, read the ball, move on the fly to the ball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Okongwu out there with Larry Nance. And it's Buffkin in at point guard.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
The shot by Payne, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game. Knicks on D. 8-point game. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Buffkin. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Payne. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Payne's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, look, Towns is not just a scorer. He's a willing and capable playmaker as well.
That one goes. Count it. For New York, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Buffkin. Now Hunter. Anunoby covering. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist from Anunoby.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Wow! Clint Capella.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Excellent D there from Capella.
Hitting the glass with purpose and aggression.
Daniels passes to Capella. Young against Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Young finds Capella. Here's Bridges. Buries it down low.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Johnson on the wing. Pass to Capella. Here's Rizachet. Anunoby covering. Stolen by Anunoby. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Here's Daniels. Back to Young. And stolen by Brunson. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Now here's Young. Left side Johnson. It's stolen by Hart. Anunoby for 3. The ball's knocked loose. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
There's Young with the 3. Cash! Trae Young with a triple.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Here's Bridges. New York, again, can't hit. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. The Hawks have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. The 3 from Rizachet. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 7. Brunson misses. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Right side, Young. 5 to shoot. He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Yeah, and you know, Young gets to the line as much as any small guard. No doubt, that just about seals it.
And it's Brunson missing. Knocked away, and stolen by Brunson. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. So this one belongs to the Hawks. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Clint Capella.